Welcome back to Post-Up, where I'm on an incredible journey through the heart of Knox Country. Final destination, Louisville, Kentucky, the epicenter of the Knox event we all know and love. I play as myself with similar traits to my own as I try to get from a dentist office in Marchridge all the way to my home in Louisville, or my original randomized spawn point. Botched, isekai, and 10 years later in a bizarro alternate timeline where I'm the sole survivor. Can I make it home, or will I die brutally along the way? Welcome to a very special episode of Project Zomboid Post-Op. So, quick recap, we are currently on our way to West Point via the railroad track. We are not taking the main highway because there are too many zombies. And I don't want to risk running into a feral or a brute, so we are taking this nice, lovely, scenic route today. And we're still dealing with our head wound. We are balancing between changing dirty bandages and disinfecting it. Infection won't kill you in this game yet, but it really prolongs the healing time. And it is quite a long walk, as you can see here. There is the gas station we were at on the left, and we are that red dot right there. We are heading over here, where the railroad track meets the highway. And it's starting to get late. It's not too late, but we do need to think about where we're going to stay tonight. And this might be a potential place to camp. Don't see any in the area. Let me see. Yeah, it's that dirt path roughly halfway between where we started and where we're headed to West Point, the edge of it. Let me see if there's any zombies in the surrounding area before I settle down. Spawns have been kind of weird, so... Oh, I see one. And of course, it's a screecher. Why wouldn't it be out here in the middle of the forest? Just take care of it now. And there goes the panic. I'm just gonna go back over here and pretend that didn't happen. Anything else coming up on me? I hate the heartbeat sound so much. Hearing it in your ears, it literally sounds like your own heartbeat. Whoa. I think that was a feral. I'm trying to lure it out here. Come on. Extra quiet so I can listen right now. Right, so that's not the feral. That's not a good sign. There's a lot of zombies in this area. Probably shouldn't stay here tonight. Let's get that feral out. We don't have to deal with it tomorrow. And that's a different one. Okay. I hear movement. Okay. Thought I heard one to my right. It's still not coming out of there. Oh jeez. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That is a different feral. And there's the other one coming, I think. Ah! Tripped, that's good. Okay, buy some time. Oh jeez. It's just two. Okay. It's just one. Well, that was absolutely horrifying, and I am getting out of here. I am going back to my taxi. The comfort and safety of my precious green taxi. Hold on a second. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah, I thought I saw one following me and decided to come back, so it wouldn't surprise me tomorrow on my way through here. And my guess was correct. Okay, now I'm gonna head back. Very carefully. Not used to so many zombies in these remote parts. Like one right here, apparently. Just a decayed though, so it's fine. Okay. Here's Woo. Let's get out of here. There it is. My oasis in the middle of this zombie... Not a desert, but... ocean? There we go. That's the right word. Right, so it's the next day. It's August 1st. We've survived almost a month now. And I don't see any in the area. It's not quite time to check the radio yet, so we are going to get moving. We don't want to waste daylight. Trying to be extra quiet and sneaky. Alright, time to listen to the emergency broadcast. Clear skies. Average temperature tomorrow will be 61. Some clouds. Used to saying clear skies. Expecting light to moderate rain. Activity in Sector 20. I believe that's just flavor text. I don't think that's the mod. So I think we are good today. We are just about back to where we were, I believe. Okay, yeah, here we are. I'm going to clear out the zombies in the area so we can camp here tonight. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so there weren't actually that many zombies nearby, just a couple, and I went and got all the clothes off the zombies we killed yesterday as well, and we're gonna camp here tonight. Hopefully it'll be fine. Should be. If not, well, we've had a good run. That's right, I still need to put their clothes in there. I got a little ahead of myself. Okay. Let's fuel up a campfire and dispose of these corpses at the same time. Chopping down this tree for visibility and fuel. Toad fwee fwee. Nothing like a salad next to your campfire. Warm carrots. Right, so I'm gonna sort my inventory and then I'm gonna go to sleep for the night. See you guys in the morning. So we woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm just gonna chill by my campfire until there's more daylight. It's too dangerous to go out in the dark. Luckily nothing ate us while we slept, so that's good. Alright, 6 AM. Let's pack up the camp. Put out the fire. Don't mind the zombie ashes. I'm sure those fumes are really healthy for us. Alright, take the campfire. Let's take our tent. Let's not forget my saucepan either. Okay, here we go. One step closer to West Point, which isn't even the worst area we're heading to. Nice bend in the railroad tracks. That means we're actually pretty close. Just gotta keep our ears open. Not get mauled to death. That'd be great. Oh! Cop car pileup blockade on the railroad tracks? Okay. I know I saw some Zambinis, so we gotta be careful. That many cars, there's probably at least a handful. Here they come. Nothing behind us. I hate all this low visibility. It's so anxiety-inducing. Zomboid's already an anxiety-based game. Alright, so I see a couple of cops. We got some matching helmets here. Ooh, necromancer, you gotta go. Get out of here. Saw another one approaching, and there's the fourth one. And that's my alarm going off. Fabulous. Pro tip, you can turn off the alarm by pressing the alarm bell icon on the watch in the upper right. A lot of people don't know that. Can't tell you how many times I accidentally dismantled my watch trying to turn it off in my inventory. Let's listen to the broadcast real fast. This is actually a terrible spot to sit because there's only one way out because the other door is blocked. Oh, thick fog, light to moderate rain. Thunderstorm imminent, ETA 5 days. Okay, that's not good. Air activity detected. Okay. Doesn't say what kind, so that's a little alarming. Heard some activity. There you are. I want to make sure you guys don't follow me down the tracks. Alright, any more? Gotta loot these cars real fast. Nothing I can really use there. That one's a wreck. Can't access that trunk for some reason. Here one. Goodness knows how we got up in that truck, but whatever. Wiggling his way through the trees. Come on, buddy. I've got things to do. I don't have all day. Right, okay. Let me double check my map. Alright, so there we are. We are just about there where the blue line crosses the brown line, and there's also the gray one for the highway. That's just at the very south end of West Point. Right, so jumping ahead, we fought one zombie on the way here, so it was very quiet. We are at the destination right now. From here, I need to figure out where I'm going to go next. If I'm going to head into West Point, or head straight over to the bridge to Louisville. I probably do need to resupply. There's a gas station nearby. There are several zombies in the area, but I don't see any that are too serious. Let's try to attract as few as possible and take them out. So I can potentially get my bearings and decide where to go from here. Oh, that killing made me hungry for a potato salad. Just gonna chill in this cop car and have my potato salad, which isn't actually potato salad, it's just cut raw potatoes and pepper, and decide where to go from here. I think I'm gonna clear out this area so I can use this as a base to sleep in the cars during the nights. Let's check these cop cars. There are quite a few here. Might take a bit. We also have the air activity today too, which is not ideal. I prefer to sleep indoors rather than in the visibility of a car, as would anyone. But we really don't have much of a choice right now. Let's see. Closest building is that industrial building over there. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not used to playing near West Point. But we are here. Right, so I'm going to try to shout and clean out the area. Okay, we got a sprinter. Oh my god, no, that's a brute. Oh my god, no. Not like this. Running away, gaining ground so I can attack you, please. Oh my god, no. No! Okay, come on. Just one brute. Hate that so much. Oh my god, no! Just die already! Oh shit. God damn it, not again. Okay, so we're back. Usually death would mean the end of a series, as per tradition in the Zomboid community. However, since brutes were never supposed to be in my series in the first place, we're rebooting the series. But buckle up folks, we're gonna catch up to where we were quite fast. Things were pretty quiet to start, just like last time. I've got the deep wound to deal with all over again, so we patched that up right off the bat. This time, I decided to stick around a little longer instead of just rushing out like last time. We found lots of food, water, and various supplies in the surrounding area, despite the low loot rate. I armed myself with a literal crutch from the medical facility and a garbage bag and took March Ridge by storm. Finding a bag was my first priority, with the survival essentials out of the way. By day, I raided local homes and businesses with my trusty crutch, and by night, I took shelter in the break room of the doctor's office. This armchair being my only source of comfort in my sad, zombie-apocalypse isekai life. I used my abundance of bottles of disinfectant to keep sterilized bandages on my surgery site. I didn't realize just how much sterilized bandages speed up the healing process in PZ because my deep wound healed on its own, without stitches, on day 19. I also need to mention that not only did I remove CTDA brute zombies, I also cranked up all the expanded helicopter event settings. You might be wondering why so many helicopter events in a 10 years later scenario? Well, that's because I said so. No, actually, this world is like a weird timeline mashup of this Genuine Toads world and the zombie apocalypse world. I feel like I really didn't explain that the last time, so I am now. Reality is kind of broken, so things are just weird, as you will see later. There were a lot more helicopter events this time, which is what I wanted originally anyway. In fact, there was one almost every day, and we even had another Samaritan supply drop, but getting it wasn't without risk. Luckily, we didn't get infected from the scratch, and it healed up just fine. I was even able to discover and loot the local post office this time, and I found practically all the skill books and magazines I could use, including how to use generators. I took them home and read them in the safety of my brick room at night. I eventually scoured through enough vehicles and found a truck battery. I wanted to fix up a Chevrolet Dart as they are smaller and quieter, but a truck was gonna be better than nothing. So I found a suitable truck with a key, replaced the battery, and replaced the tires with slightly less crappy tires, and I had a working vehicle. It was still really bad condition, but it would last long enough to get to Crossroads on the Dixie Highway. I didn't want to drive a car the entire challenge because navigating 10 years later roads is a nightmare. I eventually found a generator in some seedy, boarded up shed, and I carefully made my way there with my truck to haul it home. It was too far away and too risky to carry it home in my current shape, as pain limited my speed and combat abilities. I then robbed some of the precious gasoline from my truck and hooked it up to the gas station. I filled up my truck and topped up the generator and brought everything home. The next day, I looted the video store next door. Remember all those skill books I'd read previously? Well, it was all about to pay off in dividends of priceless knowledge. I carefully carried the TV back to my break room, hooked it up, and the generator outside. Frankly, I was terrified of what running the generator would bring to my lobby, but I couldn't pass up this opportunity to watch this many skill tapes. In my regular runs, I usually enclosed my generators on a separated, unroofed porch, but I didn't have the time or the resources to do that, so I took the risk. So while I absorbed experience, I listened carefully outside to see if anyone would try to make an appointment with the only staff person left here. We had one customer show up, but I told them we were all booked up for the foreseeable future. After that, it was very quiet and I finished up all the tapes. Knowledge acquired and quest complete. The following morning I packed up all my food and supplies I could possibly take and left March Ridge for good. I stayed for approximately 10 days. While on the road, I camped out on my truck and scavenged a new hood from a van. The nights were quiet, and while there were several zombies on the highway, we were able to keep our distance. Eventually, we made it to Crossroads again, and unable to take the truck any further through the dense trees, I left it behind. Maybe some lucky survivor would find it someday out there. We were definitely in a different timeline because the place looked very different from the last time we were here. I didn't want to stick around in this ghost town again, and I pushed my way forward through the zombies to get to Muldrow. We skipped the gas station and headed straight for the rusty rifle despite the protests from the locals. Turns out, they don't really like out-of-towners very much. During my stay at the inn, I searched the local warehouses. I found a few things, but not much for my nomadic lifestyle. But I did find another pickaxe. The last night I stayed at the rusty rifle, there was a very strange helicopter event. After days of silence, I suddenly heard a zombie outside, directly underneath me, almost as if it had found me. I wasn't sure what to do, but I didn't want to go through the halls and bar area and get caught off guard in the dark. So, like an idiot, I decided to jump out the window instead. And there he was, a zombified Spiffo. Not only that, but he was sewn into his suit. After that close call and a change of underwear, I quickly bandaged my scratch. He didn't follow me out of the trees. I could still hear him, but he wasn't pursuing me, or he was stuck for some reason. I took this as my chance, and I just decided to book it out of there. I proceeded north on the east side of Muldrow this time, since there are notably fewer zombinis on this side of town. I stayed in various homes for the night, both for shelter and for food. There was an approaching thunderstorm, so I quickly took shelter in a home where the only surviving door was to the upstairs bathroom. I hauled in an armchair, exercised by day, and I listened to the weather broadcast to stay sane and entertained. There was another helicopter event that sounded eerily similar to the first SPIFFO one, so on the first clear day, I exited the home very carefully, only to find another zombie stuffed into a SPIFFO suit dropped off just for me. I tried to attack him, but when I knocked him down, he did this. Oh my god, how many times do I have to hit you? I lost count. Alright, he's down. Oh, I hate that. No, nope, I'm getting out of here. I kept going north until I found another house to stay in for the night. I dispatched the zombies that followed me and the local ones around the home. I camped out here for the night because I wasn't sure how far that SPIFFO zombie would follow me. As I slept, a weird melody played along with this helicopter event icon. I was quickly startled out of my confusion to the sound of zombies rapidly beating on my barricades. How did they find me? What? Okay. Gotta get my bag. On the ground from exercising. Okay, come on. I don't know how long that plank is gonna last. Put it on your back. Okay, go. Oh my god, it's broken. Get out of here, Go. I knew about the alien event with the helicopter thing, but I didn't know they'd find me. I ran as fast as I could into the woods. I didn't know if they were still chasing me, I just kept on running. I stopped when I came to a small clearing. I barely recognized the baseball field on the eastern side of Muldrow. I stopped and listened and waited. One zombie appeared and I quickly took it out. It was still dark and I had nowhere to go, but I thought of the next best place, Muldrow's abandoned train station. So I headed for the tracks. Oh, I was also starting to starve to death, literally. There were a surprising number of zombies along the way and I was weak from purposeful hunger. But I made it in one piece and I was able to rest and take refuge in the bathroom. Next time, we will finish catching up to where we died last time. I planned to get there in this episode, but there is just so much that I've already recorded and I couldn't fit it all in one episode. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is Genuine Toad, and I'm happy to have you here. Hi, Post-Toad here. I wasn't sure what to do with the series after the death of my characters so far into the run. This will probably be the only time I restart the series in the middle of it, instead of just ending it, because as I said, the CDDA brutes weren't really supposed to be in my save file. It was user error on my part when I made the game, and I'm still new to the mod itself. CDDA zombies are fun, but the brutes are definitely more of a multiplayer and or masochist setting. And we're all here for fun and not frustration. I was starting to really not enjoy playing this challenge, so it's almost good fortune that that happened and I get to bring you gameplay that I actually really like instead. So that's it for now. Thanks for sticking around to hear this message, and I'll see you all in the next one.